This investigation began back in August of 2023, and it started with the OPP investigating the theft of 4 vehicles. That investigation then led them to this broader investigation where they allege certain business owners in the Greater Toronto area involved in the shipping industry were facilitating the shipment of stolen vehicles overseas. These were GTA-based businesses, so they say some of the owners were involved, drivers, and others. As part of their investigation, they say they inspected shipping containers while they were in transit, and some while they had landed at ports and were ready to be exported. So inspections were carried out at the ports of Vancouver, Halifax, and Montreal as part of this investigation. And this past fall, several search warrants were carried out in the Greater Toronto area, including here in Mississauga, in Toronto, Brampton, other places, as well as one search warrant carried out in Quebec. Here's more from police on how they carried out this investigation.
Intelligence from FinTrack identified illicit transactions linked to registered businesses, revealing the international scope of this network and its ties to transnational organized crime. By targeting the financial incentives and tools that enable these operations, we strike at the very foundation of organized crime and create a powerful deterrent.
As a result of the search warrants that were carried out, police say they seized 306 stolen vehicles, mostly stolen from the Greater Toronto area. And combined, those vehicles were worth more than $25 million. Some of them were high-end luxury cars, others just regular SUVs and other cars. They also seized cash, guns, key fobs, other technology used to steal vehicles. In all, they arrested 20 individuals who are now facing more than 130 criminal charges. Now, at the news conference, questions were raised about why it's so difficult to tackle auto theft and what role the auto manufacturers have to play in trying to prevent their cars from getting stolen in the first place. And we heard some companies are upgrading their technology and trying to make it harder for the cars to be stolen, but these sophisticated criminals quickly adapt to that new technology and find workarounds. There were some comments, though, about how Canada lags behind other countries in terms of the requirements for car manufacturers to install certain technology to prevent auto theft. And some of those requirements haven't been updated in years. Now, we did hear at the news conference that a few years ago, auto theft was surging here in Ontario and across Canada. In 2023, for example, more than 30,000 vehicles were stolen. Police say that trend is going down, thanks in part to some dedicated efforts. For the first half of this year, according to the latest numbers we have, around 9,000 or so vehicles were stolen here in Ontario. We won't have the final numbers for this year for a little while yet. So the police saying things are getting better, but there's still a lot of work to do, and this is still a huge problem. They say auto theft costs Canadians more than $1 billion a year in insurance claims. Megan Fitzpatrick, CBC News, Mississauga.